Hello, welcome back to our Providence homestead. Again, my name is Julie, and we're on day 5 of the Declutter Challenge in the Master Suite Master Bathroom. We've completed all of our closets. We reserved one day for laundry, so that's done and completed and all caught up. So today on day 5 is the bathroom section of the Master Suite, where we go through all the cabinets, the drawers, clean them out, and do any of the surfaces. So if there is a surface, a cubby hole, anything like that, that's the area that we're going to concentrate on today. Again, we moved into our homestead about 6 months ago, so there shouldn't be much clutter, at least not yet. So maybe next year at this time, there'll be more to go through. Many of our drawers are still empty or they're specific to one item. The best way to declutter any closet or drawer or anything like that is to empty it out completely. I give it a good vacuum, wipe down kind of area, just to kind of spruce it up so when I put things back in, they're going back into a clean drawer or clean cabinet. Only put back in what you use, what you love. Many times we buy products that we think we're going to love, that's going to work for us, but we use it a couple times and find out we don't like it anymore, it doesn't work, but we don't throw it away. So this is that time to do that. Throw away any items that you just don't use anymore. Throw away any items that are expired. If you have a drawer that's set aside for like makeup, it's a good time to switch out your makeup and get fresh makeup if you haven't done that in a while. Generally speaking, I think they recommend changing your makeup every 6 months. For me, who I don't wear a lot of makeup all the time, except for if I'm going out to events or church or, out to dinner, that kind of thing. If I'm just messing around the homestead, I very rarely put on makeup. It's all natural. So I usually switch out my makeup and renew it every year. So January is my day to do that. I'm waiting for my new makeup to come in. So until that does come in, I'll keep what I have. But again, as soon as the new stuff comes in, I'll throw out the old. That's pretty much it with the cabinets and the drawers. Again, just make sure you empty each area out completely and only put back in what you love, okay? In our master bathroom, we have 2 areas, a his and hers. So my husband's area is not very cluttered at all. In fact, he has a drawer or 2 that's pretty much empty, but I'll still go through that. If there's anything that is a question, then I'll ask him. But I do respect his area as being his. If he wants to keep something that I would think needs to be thrown out, I still either ask him if he wants to or not. And if he says he wants to keep it, then I let him keep it. It's not like a permission I let him keep it. It's just I put it back in the drawer for him. Some things, like in my drawer, I keep like extra toothbrushes. Those are for him and myself both, but it is in one of my drawers. So it's kind of like that. It's a give and a take situation. So let's get started, and we'll check in periodically to see how you're doing, and we'll get this done, okay? This is one of the drawers I'm talking about. See, that's just his shaving stuff. I'm still going to take everything out, wipe it down, and then pretty much put everything back in since all of that is new. This is another drawer, again, completely empty. So like I said, for me, it's going to be fairly simple to do this area. I'm not going to do any cleaning of the toilet or the shower or anything like that at this time. It's mainly today, it's just for cleaning out and decluttering the cabinets, okay? So that's it, and I'll check back with you when I'm done. Okay, so I'm done with the cabinets and the drawers, and it probably took me about 30 minutes to 45 minutes just because I wanted to clean every drawer and every cabinet out. So I did remove everything from that drawer. I wiped it down. I vacuumed where it needed to be vacuumed as far as underneath the sink because I have a mat there. And then put back in only the things that were not cluttered typed items. There were a few items that I placed in another area in the linen closet just to free up extra space. So I'll let you have a quick look at all the different drawers and cabinets just so you have an idea. So let me switch you around. Okay, so this is hubby's. Again, it really didn't, this one stayed empty. It really didn't change much. And so we use this for storage. This right here, let me see, that right there is all of our distilled water for our CPAP machines and some backup lotions and stuff. We started stocking up distilled water because we are in a storm area and hurricanes, and we have found that usually when a storm is approaching, for some reason people like to stock up on distilled water. And I think they use that in place of drinking water when they can't find sufficient drinking water. But it really puts us who need the distilled water for medical reasons at a disadvantage. So since then, I always keep a backup supply, so no matter what is going on as far as the weather, just what's going on in the world, we have at least a few months supply of distilled water. So let me let you pause it here for a moment, and then I'll let you just have a quick peek into my drawers and my cabinet, and then we'll be done with day 5. Okay, so here's my drawer, just my makeup drawer. I have a drawer that's just for soap and toothpaste, toothbrushes, a drawer for my lotions and deodorant, and then this is a drawer that just keeps our heating pads and hot packs and that kind of thing. And then this is all just nail items. This right here is actually a tick remover kit. When we moved here on the homestead, we figured out quickly that that's a good item to have, just because once in a while we do have a tick that likes to bite on us or one of the dogs. So we have that kit just in case. And then over here, just a miscellaneous kind of drawer. And then everything I have underneath. We like having, I started doing this right here when I first did the challenge. And in the morning, I take that little container out, and it has my toothbrush, my comb, deodorant, everything like that I would need to kind of help get dressed in the morning. And then I put everything back in that container, put it underneath the sink, and it's put away and not on the countertop and left on the countertop. So that's a good way that I did to help organize what was going on in our world, because I just don't like having the toothbrush up on top of the counter for various reasons, including, the germs that fly around the air when you decide to flush the toilet. Although the toilet is in a different part of the bathroom here, I still, once I seen that video, sometimes once you see a video, you can't unsee something. So I try to protect our toothbrushes and combs and things like that in the cabinet. So this is the end of day 5. I've done all the cabinets and drawers. We're going to be ending this part of the video here, but in just a few seconds for you, but in a day for me. We're going to start on day 6 of the master bathroom, which will be the final day in the bathroom. And that's all the surfaces, your countertops. And we have a bathtub. I'll clean that out, clean around that. I don't do much in the shower. That's my husband does that, thankfully. I'm very blessed to have him that takes care of the shower for me, because of my health limitations, I cannot do it. So he has taken that over. I do weekly clean the glass doors and that kind of thing, just to keep down any fingerprints, soap scum, that kind of stuff. So we'll see you in just a few moments, and for you probably a day, but then we'll get started on the rest of the bathroom. Okay, so welcome back to our Providence homestead. Again, my name's Julie. We're going to continue on with day 6 of the master bathroom. Today it's just going to be the countertops, your sink area, around the bathtub and the toilet area. And then the final cleaning and decluttering part is anything that's on your floors. I'm going to take this opportunity to take the floor mats that I have down. I'm going to go ahead and first thing, before I even get started, I'm going to throw them in the washing machine so it can get done and get clean and dry. So that's pretty much it. And you know how to clean a bathroom, so I'm not going to necessarily bore you with that, but I will show you the final product. Just cleaning off the top of my counter and my husband's counter, straightening up those kind of things. There's nothing really around the bathtub except for right now, all my cleaning supplies. And then a toilet is a toilet. Okay, so let's get started. And by the end of today, your master bathroom will be done. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so see you in a few. Let's get started and get done, and then we can relax, okay? Okay, so we're all done with day 6 and the countertops in the master bathroom and the floors. The only thing that's not fully complete is the rugs. They're still in the dryer, so when they get done, then that's all I have left to complete this declutter challenge of the master suite, closets, and bathroom. So I'm going to turn you around and let you have a look, and hopefully this gives you some encouragement to do your master bathroom and closets, and feel the freedom that it gives you by not having cluttered spaces. So hold on, let me turn you around. Okay, so this here was the, this right here is my closet, and this is hubby's closet. We've already seen pictures of that. That's the linen closet. And in here, everything's done in the toilet part of the bathroom. There's really no clutter at all in there. This is the bathroom. And let me see if I can get some lights on in here. One more. There we go. So this is the shower or the bath area. And then this is hubby's area. Again, not much clutter at all. Didn't mean to get into the camera way there. Everything's done there. And into the shower. I did have a little bit of soap scum right here at the bottom of the shower door. So I just used some Windex, sprayed it on there, and let it sit for a couple minutes, wiped it off, did it a second time, and it came right off. And there, you get to see my little baby. Oh, she won't let me get her on camera. That's my Sammy girl. And then this is over here, my section. I always keep my perfumes up by my sink. So after I get dressed, put on a little fragrance, and I'm good to go. And of course, trash can and every woman's nemesis, the scale. So that's it, folks. Got one more day of this 7-day week 1 project, and that's called our rest day. And let's get into the bedroom. So that's called our rest day. I'll put a little caption here on the end of this video to go over a few things. And so I'll be right back. Forgot to show you the declutter part of the challenge, what I was able to glean out of the master bathroom. Again, every little bit counts, so here we go. Let me flip you around. There you go. One trash bag, I think it's a Dollar General garbage bag of declutter gone. So like I said, every little bit helps. We've not been in here long enough to to clutter up too much. Next year, I'm sure it's going to be a lot more, but unless I can keep up with it every day, which is the goal. Once you declutter an area, the goal is to keep up that area and not let it return to being a cluttered area. So, okay, so I'll see you back again for day 7. Okay, so welcome back. Just want to pop in here. Day 7 and the multiples of 7 throughout the 91-day challenge is really a day of rest. That's what it's meant for. You can use it as totally rest. You're done with that section, that room, and you just kind of relax and enjoy your day with your family. But you can also use it for finishing up any areas you didn't get a chance to finish. And you can also use this time to start preparing for next week. Now, next week is the master bedroom. And in just a few minutes, I'll go over each day what's going to be happening. But also what I like to do on Sunday, the day of rest, is I like to go back through the room I just did and look to see if there's anything that needs repairing, anything that needs improving, that kind of thing. So this is my kind of list of looking around of what's going on here in the master bath. Again, we've only been here 6 months, so we're trying to improve, fix things that was left by the previous owner and get things according to the way we would like them. One thing is we did have a professional painter come in and paint our home prior to moving in. It was painted pretty much the same color as it was previously. So in some areas, it seemed to be a little bit more difficult to determine new paint versus the old color, whether or not that area was covered adequately. For the most part, 95% of the areas was done wonderfully. However, this area here, that's behind where you're standing or behind the hall coming in from the master bedroom into the master bath, there's some shadowing going on, and we've looked and double checked. It's not the lights that's doing it. It's actually that there's been a few areas that were skipped, some areas where the trim was not done, that kind of thing. So that's on my agenda for my hubby to do that, because I cannot do that kind of work anymore. And also, let me swing you back around here and swing the camera around. In some of the areas, like right here, and I know this is like nitpicky kind of thing, but there's a little bit of a line here where you can see the caulking's there and it's not here, where I'd like to just go ahead and recaulk the area around all the sink areas. Let me pause you just for a second. Now this is my sink area, and it's a little bit more noticeable right here where you can see, let me move my soap out of the way, and it's a little bit like the caulking is pulling away. So the house is about 16 years old, or I want to say 16 or 18 years old. So some of this might be, original, but I like to cut all that out and then recaulk that. I love caulking, so that's something I will probably do. But that shouldn't take very long. You can see it really over here where the caulking is actually missing. So again, it's not a big project, but something I'd like to do just to say, okay, the bathroom's done. And then also we noticed last night, I don't know if I can see it, but there's starting a little line. You can't see it because of the lighting. Let me see. But there's a little crack line that's going down through here. So I'll probably get some spackle kind of just to do that while we're painting the hallway, and go ahead and paint. And then if you can see right here, there's a little bit of discoloration that was probably missed when it was originally painted. So that's kind of it. Nothing major. I would like to eventually either replace the cabinets in here or paint them. But when you go to replace the cabinets, it isn't as simple as you might think, because you have to get the same size as you originally had. If they would end up being taller, so that would mean that the mirror would have to be raised or replaced. If it was raised, that would affect the light. So it's a combination of everything. We're kind of getting used to the height of these cabinets. They're a little bit lower than we were used to, but it's still working. It's not, again, anything major or anything that needs to be dealt with right away. So that's for future project whenever. The other thing is let me turn this on here. You hear that? That's my heating fan. That's my heating fan right there. It makes an awful noise. It doesn't really heat that well, but it really makes an awful noise. I really would love to have that replaced. And then we have another fan in the shower. That's fine. But the other one, that one that's the heating element fan, I'd love to have replaced. So again, those are projects to be done whenever we get a chance. Some things we may actually just hire a handyman to come in and replace these things, because there's a fan in the guest bathroom that also needs to be replaced. So it's easier sometimes just to hire a handyman to come in and get those things done, because they can do it quicker, more efficient. They know what they're doing. I would have to be looking up all kinds of videos to try to figure that out, and I really am not comfortable doing that. So again, looking for next week. Next week is the master bedroom, and this is generally, according to the plan, the 91-day challenge, what would be entailed to do in the master bedroom. On Monday, we would be doing the tops of the new dressers or furniture. On Tuesday, we'd be doing any shelves, cabinets, those kind of things. Wednesday would be any drawers that you may have. Thursday would be any media or books or electronics you might have in your bedroom. Friday is any trunks or benches, if you have those in your master. Sunday would be any remaining areas and the floor. Now, luckily, we don't have benches. We don't have cabinets. We do not have any electronics in our bedroom. We do not have a TV. That's one thing that my husband and I agreed upon, that I want to say it's been like 6 or 7 years ago, our TV went out in our old home, and we decided not to replace that. And that's probably been the best thing that we could have done for ourselves, is not put a TV back in the bedroom. So we turn our bedroom into a sanctuary. It's quiet, that kind of thing. So that's one area I don't have to worry about. But those are the kind of things. And then, of course, Sunday would be, or the 7th day, that time would be the 14th day, would be, again, a day of rest or catch up if you weren't able to do one of the areas. And that's what's important also to know, that life happens. So for me, life happened this week. I had what we call a down day. I get tired very easily. And so usually, like when I'm doing even the bathroom in here, I do 1 or 2 drawers, and I just sit down for a few minutes, and then I do another 1 or 2 drawers. And that's just the way I get it done. And that you may have that same issue yourself. Don't feel like you have to come in and do it gangbusters, all in 1 hour. If you have a moment here and there to do 1 drawer, 1 cabinet, 1 whatever, then you do your pace. And that's why it's always nice to have this extra day every week for each area, that you can finish up what you didn't get done. Or maybe you work 12-hour shifts and you can't get things done on the Monday or the Tuesday, but then you have all day Wednesday. Well, then maybe if you're healthy enough and have enough energy, you can do 3 days in one. So it all depends on you. I mean, this is your challenge, your way of doing things, but I'm just showing you how I'm going through the house, and according to how the 91-day challenge is set up. So continue to follow along, and please join in, post, comment how you're doing, what you're doing, and if you have any questions, please let me know. And like I said, tomorrow will be day 8, and we'll be going into the master bedroom. So have a great day. Again, my name's Julie. We're at Our Providence Homestead. Please like, share, comment to get the word out of how decluttering can actually change your life. It can make it better. If you're not bogged down with things in your home, then it does make you feel less worried, less stressful, and it does make you feel better. It really does. Okay, so take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.